Hey there, wanderers, and welcome to Wandering from Kansas. Today I want to share with you what a typical overnight solo loadout looks like for me. My first piece of gear is this Teton Sports Hiker 3700 backpack. It's a budget backpack, easily available under $100, fairly lightweight for that price point, about 4 pounds in total. A couple things I really like about this pack are the separate bottom compartment here. I usually pack my sleep system there. It has an integrated rain cover that a lot of backpacks don't come with, so you get some value there. It's something that I'd certainly like to upgrade to something lighter in the future, but it's gotten the job done for me very well. My overnight sleep system looks something like this. Here in the stuff sack, I have my Hammock Gear netted hammock, along with my Hammock Gear Incubator Econ 20. Next to that, I have the Outdoor Vitals tarp that I got a while back with an Outdoor Vitals hammock. That's a 9-foot hammock, too small for me, but I use that now for my children. I have the 12-foot hammock straps that I use with the Hammock Gear hammock. I don't use any hardware, just go straight from trees and Beckett hitch to continuous loops. Next, we have this Aegis Max sleeping bag. It's a cheap Chinese product that is rated for, I believe, 25 degrees Fahrenheit. I wouldn't trust it down to that. Something around 40 degrees is probably about where this is comfortable. Maybe 35 if you're a warm sleeper. But it's lightweight, it's highly packable, and comes at a great price. Here we have some of my essential gear items, things that come with me every time I'm out. My cook kit is an inexpensive buy from Amazon. It's pretty heavy duty for solo packing, something I'd like to upgrade to something lighter as well. It really comes in 4 pieces. I use 2 for solo packing. In my cook kit, I like to keep my lighter wrapped in duct tape. Always handy to have duct tape around. Good for first aid as well as patching. I like to keep this BRS canister stove. A lot of people, a lot of long distance hikers are using this these days, it seems. It's a cheap Amazon Chinese product, under $20, under an ounce. It's been extremely reliable for me, so I'm extremely pleased with this, and it's my go-to stove. And of course we have the fuel nested nicely inside the cook kit to go with that lightweight stove. A couple of other items I like to have for cooking, of course, I like to have a spork. This one's a Light My Fire titanium, pretty inexpensive, very lightweight, very durable. Definitely prefer these over the plastic ones that I have a tendency to break. I keep a mug separate for coffee. I consider this a luxury item, not something that I need to have specifically for coffee, but it works extremely well with this GSI Ultralight Java Drip. The Java Drip connects neatly to the mug. Coffee grounds in there. Boil some water, pour over coffee. Tastes so much better than the instant coffee. Have to have water filtration. I like the Sawyer Mini. I'm not wild about the bags that Sawyer provides, so I'd like to upgrade to some bags with wider openings, but that's what's going with me when it's just me. If I'm in a group, I'll take something like the Platypus 4-liter gravity system. This is a DIY fire starter. You can definitely find information on how to build these with egg carton, melted wax, and dryer lint. I think these are fantastic because once they're lit, you've got a good couple minutes to start some kindling, get some twigs going as well. Great, easy way to start a fire in camp. Some other items that are usually with me, a little bit of hand sanitizer. Have to have a headlamp. This is another cheap Amazon product. This one changes names every few months, so I'd give you the name of it right there, but you know, it's not the same this month as it was last month. What I like about this, it's lightweight, it's inexpensive, it's rechargeable on a micro USB, and it has a red light option, which I find to be a must-have for any camping headlamp. This is my stool from Grand Trunk. I like to have it in camp just to keep me up off the ground. It weighs about half a pound. Also works well as a nightstand beside the hammock. All set up, it looks something like that. It's sturdy enough to hold an above average size camper. It does set on small feet and has a tendency to dig into soft soil. You might want to find some flat rocks to set those on to keep you up out of the mud. This is one of the last pieces of gear that I regularly have with me. It's essentially a cozy for me. Most of my food is dehydrated. I do a lot of dehydrating home cooked meals. And so I'm boiling water with the stove, pouring those into freezer bags with my homemade dehydrated meal, and then packing them into this cozy, letting them set for 20 minutes and rehydrate, and then I've got my meal. So there you have it. That's what an overnight loadout looks like for me. I don't take a lot of extra clothes. I don't take a lot of extra gear. I do pack a little more first aid than what I'm showing here, but that's pretty lightweight as well. It's not an ultralight setup. I don't consider myself an ultralight backpacker. I do like to be comfortable hanging a hammock. I do like to look for lighter weight gear and upgrade pieces as I go along. And I'm certainly working on doing that with things like the backpack and the cook kit. But this is what I'm working with this season, and hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to bring you some more content in the near future.